Hello everyone, my name is Roya, and today I will be reviewing Not the Girls You're Looking For by Amina May Safi. So, this book comes out today, and it is about a girl named Lulu who is half Iraqi and half American, and she has three best friends who she's been friends with for a while, and she's also the kind of person who just is very hardcore and pushes a guy into a pool for no damn reason, basically, when he really didn't seem to deserve it. All kinds of stuff, and one day she kind of screws up her relationships with her friends in a way that seems to be somewhat, things are not going to be the same anymore. I loved this book. I gave it 4.5 out of 5 stars. The reason that I docked it half a star, kind of, was just because, one, it takes a good while for any real sort of plot to start, or any real sort of conflict, and two, we don't get to know her three best friends that well. For the most part, to me, they just seemed like very background people for the whole time, and I thought that it would have been very cool to sort of see each of those people as, like, forefront of the plot, whereas they were very much just, okay, this is this person and this is what they're like, whatever, basically. But I really did enjoy this book. I thought that I really loved the way that Lulu is somewhat unlikable and that she's not a very good teenager, let's say. Like, she does all sorts of things that her parents don't want her to do, all this stuff. Like, she goes to parties, drinks alcohol, makes out with dudes in closets all the time. She very much takes things for granted. She's very quick to explode on somebody for when she thinks that they insulted somebody or anything like that, when they said something mean, when actually they weren't even talking about that. She just, like, jumped in halfway through the conversation, that sort of thing. So she's very quick to be mad at people for stuff. She pushes a guy into a pool when he basically didn't even really do anything. But I really enjoyed that about her, about how she very much takes things for granted, just is very cutthroat, and just, I love reading about that sort of character. If you've read my book, you know. And also, this sort of teenager is so much like what my sister was like as well, so it's a very realistic portrayal to me. And I love that she sort of faces consequences for a number of the things that she does throughout this book and becomes a better person in the end, while still being her sassy self, basically. And I also just loved seeing the friendship between her and her three best friends, about how basically she gets picked up by a different friend after spending the night at her friend's house, and they notice that she doesn't even have any sort of overnight bag or anything. She kind of just has whatever's in her pockets, like she doesn't even have a toothbrush. I have a toothbrush at my friend's house. And this is very much a story about her sort of rediscovering her friendship with her three best friends, because at the beginning of the book I thought, why are these girls friends? They don't even appear to like each other, really. Where in high school it's so like that. When you think about it, like, you totally take your friends for granted because the things that they do annoy you so much, to the point where you're kind of like, okay, well, now I'm just friends with this person because it's routine at this point. But then stuff happens in this book that makes them closer together in the end, and I thought that was really awesome. This book really had a lot going for it. It's very much dealt with some hard topics about gender equality and about racial equality, all sorts of things, and it's really an incredible story. I really, really enjoyed reading it. If you've read this book, have thoughts on it, etc., let me know what you think down below, and I will see you very soon with a new video. Bye!